After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just give up the score.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
4th down.
This shit terrible. Oh.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers.
Looking
for Jones, and it's intercepted.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Picked off near the 42. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Singletary here running out of the gun.
Look at this shit,
man. Get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
You see that shit? See what I'm talking about?
With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Bro, I got the defense, bro. They just give me some bullshit.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime.
I'm finna go and gun, bro.
That's all he gets. He'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Depends on whatever formation is there. This might be a touchdown right here. Coming straight up the middle for Adam Thielen, man.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Yeah, I can't even throw the ball.
Big loss here as he's taken down. Trent Murphy able to record his 5th sack of the season. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now here's a throw that's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Looking downfield for Jones.
Hey,
and it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Shit. That bitch out of bounds.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Touchdown.
Going for Metcalf, and this is caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
I need to switch Calvin Ridley with Adam Thielen.
And that'll carry over the back line.
I need to switch Adam with Calvin, bro.
25-yard line.
For just another nigga just to have a slot.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. He's gonna
please pick that off.
Field, and that is incomplete.
What the fuck do I even have you on the team for, Lattimore?
Down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
On play action, Allen escaping the pressure right. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley.
Jamal Adams, I'll trade
to the other side of midfield, across the 45 before going out.
First and 10.
A gain of 32 that time.
Go to my zone drops. I can't do it now. I'm on that nigga. I'm on that.
Allen now on first down.
Man,
left, he's got his tight end.
Who the fuck is number 31, man? You getting killed by a tight end, man.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
To my curl flex.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now a toss to Singletary running to the left.
Slow as fuck.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Bills. First down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter.
I need to stop. No, I need to score and then get the ball back. That's what I need to do. Tie this shit up.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Who the fuck? Man, hold on.
On first down, Allen.
That's a pick. That is a pick, bro. Pick the ball off.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and it's a second down.
Bro, I was pressing circle to click on it, nigga. He didn't even click on it.
1 yard to go on third down.
Damn, man.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it?
I'm switching on the niggas to go get them. They won't even go get the nigga, man.
Josh Allen scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out.
I'm gonna contain his ass. No, he won't do that shit no more.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Shit made me mad.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
That one, 28 yards on the ground. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys, that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from arm. Incomplete.
I need to get this screen.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively.
To my X, I saw him. I saw him.
And there's another example, another incompletion.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And some room to work.
Let's go.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kenyon Drake, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether
I don't
it's
know
a
who the second
quarter,
person
a half,
is.
a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Allen. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Good shit, man. He's supposed to fumble that bitch, man.
Following a good pickup of 8. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox.
I only do that shit when niggas trying to throw the ball.
So from the
It's back a lot of this shit on the cheese, man. Let me get on step on.
36-yard line.
A final shot before half for Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
And they try to get down.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20.
I got to score right here. I can't let his ass touch the ball.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
33-yard line. A gain of 9 yards.
Still ain't gonna learn yet.
First down.
Now a draw play with Drake.
I juked too early. No, he tried to hit stick. That's what it was.
Drake on the carry.
The tackle is made by Micah Hyde.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the 38, Rodgers. He'll drop this down to Coleman. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Good catch. Good fucking catch, DK. Hey, man, stop playing with DK like that, man. Please don't tell me somebody hold him. Touchdown, nigga. Got Josh Norman on fucking DK. He got Josh Norman on DK Metcalf.
The penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over with the penalty?
He got Josh Norman on DK, man.
Take away, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 21. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will be...
That nigga got Josh. I wish I would have saw that shit earlier, man. Cause oh my god. Let me cut that shit down. Fuck. Why Julio Jones so slow on this shit, man? He's slow as fuck.
But you dumb as hell, I ain't gonna lie. You know how many trades you can get off?
Julio?
I'm talking about with Thielen and Golden Tate now on my mom.
I've been tried to get Golden Tate away, bro. Ain't nobody want to take the nigga, man.
Oh yeah, it's 32.
Yeah, but I'm when the season start over, I'm gonna put an age reduction on his ad though.
Nigga, we not doing that shit every season. We gonna do it like every other season.
Alright, well shit. Well shit. I'm gonna keep him right now.
Shit, you can really trade on for some, you know what I'm saying? For a low overall, that's good. So that's what I be doing.
See, if for Julio Jones, I'd trade three goddamn 80 overalls for him.
Sales over the end line.
25-yard line.
He just switched that shit. You better put goddamn White on DK. You would go with that 2 running back shit. I hate, man. I gotta learn how to stop that shit.
Ready to go for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. A throw left side.
That's what the 49ers use. That's what he did the whole game, bro. I swear to God.
The 35.
Bro, who is supposed to be going to tight end, bro?
12 yards.
This man.
Partner. You and I talk
What's the
often
tight end?
about
What's this
trying
shit?
to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way
Kevin,
to sneak
man,
him across the
he got all his yards.
Easy completion and a 1st down.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
Damn, I gotta get somebody to stop that shit, man. I can't.
Before you get a good head of steam going.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
I'm gonna switch on his ass because he keep doing this shit.
Play action. Now it's Allen.
Get that nigga. Fuck, man, nigga slow.
Get the connection there. It's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this.
I'm gonna play KJ Wright, bro. I ain't got time. Oh, no, sir.
Give them
I know
something
he
to
going with
build
this ball.
on and maybe
I
turn
know
the
he
tide.
going. On play action, Allen. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
23-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Bobby Wagner, the NFL's leading tackler in 2019, there on the stop. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Allen off the play fake. And he's got his favorite target yet again.
Somebody, god damn.
All the way down at the 3. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Allen going to give the Singletary on the option. Able to get a
stop him on goal line. Please.
The plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stopped short of the goal line.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bills have taken the lead. It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield.
Down to the end zone.
bro ain't gonna keep the ball out?
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Running for the shotgun with Drake. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
On the tackle.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. At the 47.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
That's the end of
on any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again.
Good shit, Chris.
To move
Carson,
the ball on
come
the
on,
ground,
man.
or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
tackle made at the 47.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. Now it's Carson. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
To Chris Carson.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. On 2nd down, it's Drake. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
This the last.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
And it brings up 3rd.
Throwing now is
Oh, I threw that shit too early.
and this
Fuck.
is going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
You know what?
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
I need to get a fucking stop, man. Shit, this man keep throwing the ball to the tight end, bro.
And the Seahawks just an
Fuck,
away
bro.
from tying this thing up. And we
I'm
are
mad.
tied here in the 4th quarter.
Bro.
That will tie the game. 28 all.
So right
Shit,
back to
bro.
square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this carries into
Man,
the end zone.
I need a fumble, a pick or something. Please hit that nigga.
And he's able to get
I
this
got
across the
something. I'm gonna
20,
get a
but
stop.
not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
We got
Well,
some
they
footage
just
there.
gave
We
up
in.
the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news,
Press that.
plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead
Bitch.
back. The drive starts with a completion left side.
I just said, bro.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an
Ball to
incompletion
this
and they
nigga,
picked it
bruh.
off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Singletary going to get the handoff. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call.
Oh, fuck no.
Stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Rolling to his right.
Pick it off. Man, what the?
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side.
I'm finna trade Richard Sherman
He's
after
going
this
to get
shit.
this all the way down
Trade that
inside
nigga.
the 35.
Finna trade this
There
nigga,
was a
man.
gain of 33, and that play started back at their own 33.
Shit lame as hell. He's slow as fuck.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's
He
Allen.
going to the tight end. Can you? Oh my
He's
God.
going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
This man just he just run the drag
Whenever
route.
anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, It can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Flush to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Someone make this nigga fumble, bro. That's all y'all got to do. Somebody get back there and hit this nigga. Shit, man. Come on, TJ, man. You ain't did shit all game, bro.
Now Allen. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They run here with Singletary. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll. There's 60,000 of them
oh,
in the stands.
my God,
I don't think
bro.
any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Fuck, bro.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control. But still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
And you pick it off.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Kept throwing the ball. Oh, shit.
Final score, Bills 35.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze
all you gonna do
3, 4, 5
is scramble with the quarterback.
Just
Put him in the quarterback chain. He can't do shit.
Last play was one of them.
He throw dumbass passes, and I don't know how somehow his receiver just can't do shit.
Victory.
So for Buffalo, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign.
I ain't tripping.
And they'll hit the road next week
I ain't
to take
tripping.
on
The
the
Bills beat us in
Arizona
real life. I
Cardinals.
ain't tripping.
Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to LA to take on the Rams. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Alright. But shit, he got Christian McCaffrey now. So I don't know what he gonna do. The car, yeah, the Cardinals. He traded Stephon and JJ Watt for Christian McCaffrey. He dumped out. That nigga suck, man. He ain't traded DeAndre Hopkins. He got Christian McCaffrey now. He still got DeAndre. Larry Fitzgerald catch some impossible ass shit, bro. He won that bit. He kept throwing that